What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prizepicks NBA player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, giving you guys two picks to keep this ladder challenge going in this one today. Hopefully you enjoy this content. If you do, it would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does greatly help me out, and I'll be helping you guys out with these picks for free all NBA season long in return. Trying to get all these videos up to 500 likes. If you could help me do that, that'd be awesome. Coming off a day yesterday where we finally avoided those blowouts. We avoided those coaching decisions, all the crazy stuff that's been happening to us the 2 days prior. We had Darius Garland crush, over 50 fantasy points or something around there. The day prior, we had Mitchell Robinson crush. Last night, we had Jakob Poeltl crush, putting up 50+. We had Draymond Green almost dropping a triple-double. Thankfully, he stayed in the game just long enough to go over his fantasy score in what, once again, was a blowout, which could have gone against us. So I'm glad that didn't happen again, because all those people that seem to not understand how basketball works or just how any of this worked would have been right back to complaining. But hey, we finally got something to break our way, looking to keep it going in this one as far as the last time out in this ladder challenge. We did cash in on that first leg for the 10-30, so now we are on the 20-60 as far as the challenge is concerned. Second leg, looking to keep it going in this one, guys. And this is a fantastic slate to do so, hopefully. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. Already detected a bunch of value, bunch of picks, bunch of tickets have already been sent into my VIP members. If you have not become a KJK DFS VIP member, would highly recommend you check it out. Do want to give some quick shout-outs. I've been trying to do a better job of giving these shout-outs every single day because these people are working hard over there. We had some winners in the winner circle. Give a quick 3 shout-outs here to Og Papa Willie on the left side, turning $5 into $125. T. Clark in the middle, mixing some of my college basketball plays last night, turning 20 into 200. Fantastic job there. And then Webway mixing the college basketball and the NBA action last night with that Draymond pick as far as the fantasy, the Jakob Poeltl fantasy, and mix it in with that Ingram fantasy with some of his or her own picks with the Garcia, Porter, and Hendricks. So I want to give some shout outs to those guys. Everyone's working hard. If you have not checked out the KJK DFS VIP member package, I don't know what you are waiting on. You're simply missing out. It is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. That is linked below in the description. You get access to my Discord. You get access to a whole lot more. As you can see, this winner circle, T. Clark, Webway, as I just shouted out. You get access to all of these channels if you're a VIP member. That's going to give you access to every single sport that I cover, all apps, all picks. You get my tickets, my VIP core play tiers, my VIP play of the day, my premium stats and projections sheets, the research tab, and a whole lot more. That is the VIP member option for the $49.99. If you're looking to get access to all my core plays for a cheaper alternative, you can get one of my lower tier packages that's going to have the Underdog NBA, the Prizepicks NBA, etc., where you can get access to those core plays at the end of the day once all my research is done, that winner circle, so you can post your wins. And the lower tier Prizepicks NBA Discord channel as well, so you can chat it up with others in there as far as your own plays, research, and all that fun stuff. So once again, great day to join, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games. I've already detected a bunch of value. I am certainly excited for tonight, hoping things go well. And we'll talk about it. So, going to stick with the fantasy score props. Once again, this is not an optimal thing to be doing as far as the ladder challenge if you're looking to build your bankroll. I talk about that in my VIP all the time as far as optimal ways to build your bankroll, which ways to play, which tickets you have to hit at what rate to profit, what you have to profit, whatever the case may be. But this is a challenge. It was highly requested. I'm looking to keep it going in this one. And if we don't, honestly, I'm just going to go back to the picks videos, but I'm hoping we can keep it going. So anyways, first game I'd like to discuss is going to be the Phoenix Suns taking on the Chicago Bulls. This game comes in with a 222.5 over-under. It is a 3.5-point spread in favor of the Phoenix Suns, so it is expected to stay close. Decent pace with a 222.5 point total. And I would like to discuss a center option today in DeAndre Ayton. Kevin Durant is now on this Phoenix Suns team. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be concerned about the usage going around for the team now because of that, but Kevin Durant is going to continue to be limited for about another week. Coach already came out and said it. As far as KD's first game, as far as minutes, 27 minutes, so I'd expect him to be on the upper 20s, right around 30 minutes per game here for the next week or so. So, while he might cut into the usage, it's not going to be nearly as significant as it will be when he's a full go. And DeAndre Ayton's been crushing from a fantasy score aspect, and I think Prizepicks has brought his fantasy score down line in an extreme manner to where we're getting a pretty significant discount, even with a KD in the picture. 35.5 fantasy score is just simply too low in my book. You look at his per-minute rate on the entire season, he's putting up 1.21 fantasy points per minute as far as the minutes he's going to play, how long he's going to be out there on the floor for DeAndre Ayton. In competitive games, he's going to play in the mid to upper 30s, 35, 33 minutes. Last time out against Charlotte, I certainly had interest in his fantasy score. And he can do it in a lot of ways for you. He can get you those rebounds, those assists, those points. He can also get you those blocks and steals. Kind of similar to what we talked about last night with Jakob and Draymond Green. You know, a lot of times these centers, the power forward position, etc., the guys down low, are very friendly for the fantasy scoring format over here on Prizepicks, just based on, you know, what the scoring breakdown is. You get 1 point for every point, 1.2 for every rebound, 1.5 for every assist, and then those 3 points for all those blocks and steals. You know, big men typically tend to be the ones racking up those blocks down low, getting some steals in the paint, all that fun stuff. DeAndre Ayton certainly falls in that category. The time prior, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks, 22 points. So, you know, he can do it for you in a lot of different ways. You know, if he wants to go out there and get 5 blocks, that's not going to hurt our feelings. If he wants to go out there and drop 29 points like he did last time against Sacramento, that wouldn't hurt our feelings with the 2 blocks, 4 steals. That's the kind of upside we're talking about here. I do understand that, you know, Kevin Durant is in the picture now. That could shift around the usage a little bit, but, I mean, DeAndre Ayton was already behind Chris Paul and Devin Booker for usage as is. You look at his usage rate overall in the season, 24% usage rate. Still respectable. I would expect him to be hovering right around that, right around 20%. The minutes are up in competitive games, and the 1.21 rate should do him very good, especially for, like I said, if this wasn't at a discount as compared to what he's been at, you know, if he was still up there around 40 like they've been pricing him at, I wouldn't have nearly as much interest. But at this 35.5 fantasy score, I certainly do. I've got him projected to go up there and put up 40 plus again in this one. He's averaging 42 over his last 5. As far as Chicago, he put up 56 against them last time. He's averaging 43 fantasy points in 12 close games as opposed to 38 over 38 games total, indicating the Suns have been in a lot of blowouts. That's something I talk a lot about. You know, obviously, his average will be hit if he gets pulled from the game early. That goes for anyone. But in competitive games, this one's expected to be one with a 3.5 point spread. The guy's been putting up in the 40s. I mean, 43 fantasy points per game in those competitive games. So just put up 43 last time against Charlotte. Put up 43 the time prior against Milwaukee. I know Kevin Durant is in the picture now. I'm not too concerned about it being that he's limited and the discount. Once again, you know, we're not paying that full price like we were for Ayton up there in the upper 30s without KD. So I understand KD's in the picture. Still have Ayton. You know, I have Kevin Durant obviously factored into my projections as well. So that's all factored in. And I do, once again, have Ayton going out there and put up 40 plus in this one, as he should. Once again, mid to upper 30s, 1.21 fantasy point per minute rate. You can get you those blocks, you can get you those steals, you can score, you can pass pretty well for a big man, and he's going to get a lot of rebounds. All good things. So pick number 1, we're going with the over 35.5 fantasy score here for DeAndre, and that'll be pick number 1. And then pick number 2, we're going with the thumbnail boy, Utah Jazz, taking on the Oklahoma City Thunder. This game is a 231.5 over under 1 point spread in favor of the Oklahoma City Thunder, so it should fly. Walker Kessler's been an absolute fantasy point minute beast, per minute beast over these last few games. He's putting up 1.21 fantasy points per minute on the season, same as DeAndre Ayton, who we just discussed. And we'll pull up his game logs as far as how he's getting the job done these last few times out. He's been playing in the mid to upper 30s in competitive games once again. San Antonio only played 27 minutes. But outside of that, last time out, 15 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 blocks, 10 points. He got 5 fouls in that game too, so he was still able to crush with some foul trouble issues. 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 blocks in time prior, 9 points, 5 blocks. Obviously very significant. 18, 2, 7 blocks, 7 points in time prior. So he's been an absolute block machine. He's getting you those rebounds. He's getting those points. Once again, these are all really good things for the fantasy score format that Prizepicks offers. He's taking on an Oklahoma City Thunder team that's giving up 10.1 rebounds per game to opposing starters. And he's putting up 38 fantasy points per game when he's well rested, which is a 23% increase as compared to, you know, games where he's on a back-to-back. Utah Jazz have not played since the 28th. It is now the 3rd of March. He should be well rested. These are all obviously great things. The Oklahoma City Thunder play at a very fast pace as well, so it should be a nice fast-paced game. He's averaging 35.2 fantasy points per game over this last 5. 32.5 fantasy score line, just too low. I, once again, do have him projected to go out there and put up 40 plus, similar to what I talked about with Ayton, so we're getting an even better discount on him as far as I'm concerned compared to my projection. I do think this line is just simply too low. A lot of good things going on for him. Once again, massive total, 231.5. The pace is going to be really good in this game. The Oklahoma City Thunder really don't scare me as far as defensively against the center position. And his recent form has just been phenomenal. You cannot deny it. So pick number 2, we're going with the over 32.5 fantasy score here for Walker Kessler, and that will be my 2 picks to hopefully keep this ladder challenge going tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. Let me know down below in the comments how you're feeling about this ladder challenge. I know we got burnt quite a bit, but open to any feedback. But like I said, hopefully we keep it going tonight. If we don't, I'm just going to return to the old format. For some reason, a blowout happens or something crazy happens or one of these guys gets hurt, I'm probably going to take a break away from the ladder. Hopefully we can keep it going, though. So So all for me. If you haven't checked out Prizepicks, you can check them out today and use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit up to $100. Check out the premium content. Once again, there's a lot more value to be offered over there. Already had a ton of picks going on this morning that have been bumped. Some crazy value this morning. So looking forward to this slate for sure. But wishing you guys all the best of luck on your Prizepicks NBA player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.